The background, another group working. Yeah, it's more of the same. So this is, they engineered that they could climb the tree using the fabric as a ladder of sorts. And again, the teachers were a little worried. It's like, somebody going to get hurt, they're going to fall, they're going to scrape themselves. But no one got hurt, no one fell, no one hurt themselves. So trust that they can, and they do. So they were helping each other, encouraging each other. Some children struggled for weeks. They were trying to get to a branch that was just above her head and sit on that branch. So literally, they would line up, I might have a picture of it, taking the turn to attempt to scale the tree. Yeah, whoa. Yeah, there they are. Okay, so this is the last one here. So this little boy came up to me one morning and he said, I want to build a, I don't remember if he said a road, a path, something to walk or run on. And the first thing that came to my mind was like, you can't build a road with fabric. You need blocks to build a road. You need something hard. But I didn't say anything. I just said, okay, that's great. And so you're going to see what he did. Here we go. Can we lower the lights just a little bit? Thanks. Okay.
I understand you're planning to do a race on that? And so where are you going to set it up? Maybe around here. Okay. Do you need a friend to help you set it up, or are you going to do it all by yourself? I need a friend. All right, so who are you going to ask?
Okay, so he's an engineer. Whoops, ouch, bumped my lip. So he's an engineer, he has a vision. He knows he can't do it by himself. He's very smart. He's smarter than I am. I always think I can do things by myself and I can't. So I need help. But he knows he needs help, so he's going out and he's going to get his crew. So let's go to the next one. Did I already go to the next one? Yeah, this is the next one. Here we go. Okay, but he does not give up. Let's see this one. But yet he goes on. Okay, so here we go. Finally, he has his crew. It's girls. Giving instructions. So there's a teacher helping, but I think he would have been able to do it even without her help. He's going to test it. So his vision was to create a racetrack that went all the way around the tricycle track. And in the end, he was successful. We didn't, okay, we have to show the end here. Okay, so he found the material he needed to finish his project. So you can see where it's going. And let me see. The last, I think, yeah, this is the last one. So in the end, this was the result. The road was built. And it was used. Ingenuity, determination, vision, teamwork. What did I leave out? And the idea to use material that, you know, traditionally would not be used to build a track, right? Fabric. But he had this vision, and it worked beautifully. And it was shared by his friends and enjoyed by everybody on the yard that morning. So that's the end of this. Let's see. Okay, so it's almost noon. So the question is, you know, how do you connect the outdoor science to indoors? And there are many ways to do it. If you're an outdoor curriculum teacher, then of course talking to the teachers to see what they're doing indoors is one way to do it. But the main link, you know, between the outdoors and the indoors is the imagination. So whatever, if you're coming outdoors as a classroom teacher and you want to set up something like this, it's just taking whatever imaginative work they're doing indoors and expanding it, you know, outdoors. So you saw with the string and the little tiny cubes, how you could take something from inside and make it bigger outdoors. So if you don't have fabric and you don't have this particular string, what else could you use to work with? I mean, there's always something that you can find that's big, you know, that would do something very similar. Maybe, I mean, let's brainstorm here. If you didn't have this blue fabric or this green fabric, or what could you use that you think you could get your hands on?
Construction paper.
Construction paper, yeah, the butcher block, that, yeah, definitely, you could use that.
Use your masking tape to piece it together.
Right.
Or you can make lines on it, opposite directions.
Right.
You could use cardboard.
Cardboard, yes. So, like, you mean the boxes, the cardboard boxes? So you can always find those, right? Even driving around. I mean, I used to drive around and go, I need that. I mean, I didn't show you. We're running out of time. But I would. We did this whole thing with trees. One semester from September through December, we did deep exploration of anything from a tree. Maybe I can show you very, very quickly. But so at one point, the children were saying, we need, you know, what else comes from a tree? Fruit. So I wasn't going to go to the supermarket and buy fruit for them, but I live in the San Fernando Valley, well, at the time, and so I could find fruit just driving around, you know, lemons and oranges were in people's gutters, literally. You just pick them up. So, you know, somebody cut down a tree, so I put some tree trunks, working with different parts of the tree. They were sweeping the leaves. Maintenance was cleaning the school. I said, whoa, 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 don't throw that out. We'll use that tomorrow. And the children, of course, used it. Pine cones, I found those. I found those in San Fernando Valley. Just picked them up, hundreds and hundreds of large pine cones that I still use today. The little fruit, it doesn't matter if it's rotten. They learn from that, you know. Some rotten ones, why is it brown? Why is it hard? Why is it stinky? What happens to the wood when you wet it? It smells different, it looks different. Scientific discoveries. How much does it measure? How big is it? From the little tiny ones, a year old, you can work with them with water, wood. Okay, so engineering. How am I going to move this huge log? Cause and effect. When it's wet, it changes color. Discovery. A little tiny, tiny pine cone. The seeds, when you take the cover off the seed, it's shiny inside. The lemons found in the streets, they float. They sort them. All this is found in recycled materials. From the stores. I mean, I'm sure you recognize where it's from. So here she's cutting a little tiny orange, pulling out the seeds, counting them. Plastic knives. That one is kind of black, you can see. And she's going to discover